Okay.
So who they call you, King Ding-a-ling on the internet? That's a good name. But for me to tell you that and call you that, I ain't going for that. That shit's very funny.
I'm not saying you gotta call me that. The glasses say Frico.
You slinging or you taking?
You ever heard of
he taking.
I'm taking.
Oh my God. Oh, no. Hey, I'm gonna get on your ass, boy. I respect you, though. You got that thing on your hand, though. But that shit might be fake because you from China. Stop letting them play with you.
Oh, they be playing with him, all right.
All they got, bro. I don't rock with niggas like you, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Shout out to her ex, he a crash out. Took too many pills, he a crash out. She done hitting heels in a glass house. I like what I saw, so I cashed out. You're bad. Hey, Cindy, you're bad. You're bad. I like what I saw, so I cashed out. Yeah, Molly maker. But Molly maker dance with her ass out. Damn. Hey. Yeah. Daddy Mac a maker. Crisscross a maker. Jump out to Jamaica. Yeah, jump up out the bed, she bout to jump, ayy, well, jump up on the flight, she bout to jump, yeah, jump like John Moran, she bout to jump, little girls trip, little photo dump, yeah, what, just like Nikki said, money.
We're in Medellin, Colombia. I know some of you guys may or may not know this about me, but my roots is actually Colombian. My entire family's from Barranquilla. So I've been finding myself coming to Colombia a little bit more. Not Barranquilla, more Medellin, because I feel like it's more my lifestyle in Latin America, which is sick. But today, bro, we were trading in the live room. It was post-CPI. Market conditions were absolutely terrible. Really balanced session. I ended up taking 1 break even and 2 stops and just called it a day there. Management works really well. But as you guys know, I have a daughter. And my daughter is the boss, and she was not happy with today's performance. Although I'm happy with today's performance, she was not happy at all. So she kicked me out of the main house, 7-bedroom house, and put me in her dollhouse. So I'm sleeping here for the rest of the night. It's cold as shit. I don't fit on the bed. And like the thing is, I didn't even have good boy trades to trade with me in the morning, bro. Bro was literally...
Yo, I was cooked from last night, bro. I was cooked. I was sleeping. I fell asleep at market open.
You see?
Personal light holder.
You see, bro is not locked in. Let's just say he had a lot of fun. But the issue is, this is why I'm at where I'm at. This is why I'm a 16-year-old billionaire that I dropped out of elementary school and why I'm living in my Miami penthouse driving my Lamborghini Huracan. Because I'm locked in. I don't go out on Wednesdays. I don't go out on Thursdays.
I ride for my niggas, dawg. I ride for my niggas.
Bro, the food in Medellin, especially some of these restaurants, is so good. And the thing about it is they don't use like all these different additives and chemicals onto the food, so you don't feel super bloated. Like you go to any like Texas de Brazil or steakhouse in Miami, bro, with that MSG, you're cooked. Here you could stuff your face, you're gonna feel full, yes, but you're not gonna feel like that nasty bloated, like, oh, I need to take a nap for like 3 hours. So guys, I've actually been out here in Colombia for roughly the last 2 weeks. I'm gonna be leaving in a few days, but one thing I really do enjoy about being out here in Colombia is not only do I get to kind of connect more with where my, I guess, what's the word, heritage is from, where my family is from, because I have family from Bogota. Not really too much family in Medellin, just like kind of more like longer distance cousins. My family is mainly from Barranquilla. And bro, the thing about it is being out here, I just feel so much more locked in because I don't have the normal distractions that I have in Miami, which you still have like beautiful restaurants and, you know, there's crazy parties and stuff out here. But out here, I don't have the need to do that. Out here, I feel more focused on locking in on my trading, locking in on my work, locking in on my investing as well, which is something that I need because I not only need change in my life, but I also feel like for me personally, where I actually want to reach a new level, it's gonna require a new me and it's gonna require a new you. If you're somebody where you're struggling in trading and you can't find your consistency within the markets, you being the same person and committing the same habits that you're making now is going to keep you at the same level. Like, you can't expect to be the same person reaching new levels and consistently reaching new levels with the same bad habits. So for me, being out here, being able to focus more on myself, what I really want, get away from all the noise, and how I can continue to actually excel is what's super important. So I actually have been thinking about getting a second home out here just so I can like get away from the noise. I want you guys to learn from my mistakes. I've burnt a lot of money. This is me talking now as a 27-year-old. You guys have seen my YouTube channel. You guys have seen every single car that I bought, and I've burnt a lot of money in the process, in between buying Richard Mills for $300,000-$400,000, in between buying cars for up to $1 million, $1 million plus. Like, I've burnt hundreds of thousands of dollars. And instead of being content, and this is the problem of making money, instead of being like content with materialism, if you keep chasing materialism and you keep like trying to reach for that new level within it, you're never gonna find a point where it's like, okay, like I'm good on material, like what do I actually want to do? And this is, again, somebody who's had 2 Bugattis within the last 16 months, you know, so I'm speaking from true experience here. It's not worth it. You guys got to find what you guys like. And more importantly, like, you have to stop chasing experiences through buying materialism. And again, like, I like it. Don't get me wrong. I love my cars. I love my watches, but I'm trying to find a new level of peace, and that's gonna come with a new level of wealth. So for me, what makes me happy now is cool. You know what? I like my materialistic shit, but more importantly, I like to be able to, again, be able to pick up whenever I want, go wherever I want. Like, I was actually gonna go from Medellin here to Paris and then to go to Italy, but I have some commitments that I have to make back in Miami before I actually do that. But that's like the freedom anybody is searching for. Like, I know that's what you guys would actually want. Being Unc now, to you guys, I'm 27. I think I started my YouTube channel on my very first YouTube video 5 years ago. So I was like 22 years old. Now, for some reason, like, there's a bunch of gooners I see on TikTok, bro, like posting like the craziest shit. And I wish I had gotten this advice. And I'm not gonna lie, I had gotten this advice when I was 22 years old. So if you're somebody that you're getting into this field now, and or maybe you're starting to find a little bit of consistency, you're starting to make a little bit of money, bro, put aside all of your wants and really focus on like delaying that gratification. Because if I would have done that, I would definitely be 10 times wealthier than where I'm at now. I don't regret anything I've done, because at the end of the day, God puts us through what we have to go through, and that's our life experience. But at the same time, I could be in a lot better of a position and 10 times wealthier if I would have just delayed that gratification. Instead of, oh, let me go buy this now, let me just wait 6 months, invest the money, and then pull the money out of that investment to then buy this and have that fund this. And I did that, you know, through trading accounts. But the thing about trading accounts is that's very active income. Like, if I'm not trading, I'm not making money. So it's a whole different ball game. So again, you know, if you guys are making payouts and you guys are getting these huge payouts, don't immediately go buy that car. Go start a stock market portfolio. Go buy a property that's going to be able to give you passive income. Well, I don't even want to say passive income because you still have to manage it, but cash flow, more importantly. And then once you do that, then go buy that car. Then go buy that watch. And again, like, one thing people don't realize, and this is the last part of the yap I'm going to say, is that you can literally put money into the stock market, into an S&P 500 fund every single month. On average, the S&P 500 is going to grow, let's call it 10% a year. By the time you have $1 million, and let's just say you have $300,000 in capital gains, you could pull out like 50% of that on a loan, completely debt free, and use that money to go buy whatever you want, or use that money, more importantly, to go reinvest it to then go buy whatever you want.
Si te quieres divertir, con el blanco y con primor, solo tienes que vivir un verano en Nueva York. Si te quieres divertir, con el blanco y con primor, solo tienes que vivir un verano.
Diplomatic community, fuck 'em. All that peace and that unity, all that peace shit'll ruin me, fuck 'em. Yeah. Cause niggas started talking to me like I'm slowing down.
Honestly though, if I was to get a Ferrari again though, it'd either be a Pista or an A12 GTS.
Yeah, that'd be fire.
Yeah, bro. The A12s are just, it's retarded, bro.
Yeah.
trying to show the girls are natural. I knew it way back when Hollywood was international.
You know what though? Do you really need a costume if you're him? Yo, should we expose him on the vlog?
Yeah.
Should we just show him? Should we just show the vlog, the video of Luke at 11?
I knew it way back when Hollywood was international. Yeah, the furthest I've been, that's word to my end. Protection that God gave me. Shit is complex like short niggas round tall ladies. I gotta watch who I'm talking to like it's all ages. I've seen budding careers turn to sit around and talk about other careers, judging their peers. Knowledge from niggas who did not contribute to none of this here. Cover my ears, my security, government tier. Yeah, advance the venue so we know the exits. Check the guest list. If I'm making an appearance, at least it's expected. Tell them I don't want to link like a broken necklace. I'll be in better company with my...
So one thing that I also do as well for my live trading mentorship students is they actually send in their trade review. So this is a student of mine, his name is Pietro. He sent me his trade review and this is my entire response. I use to everybody that does submit their trades. So if we look at his trades, one of the things that I was telling him was he had the right idea taking a trade at a low volume node, but in reality, this is the edge of value. So we have the value area high, the value area low, and this is the balanced range, meaning that this is where the participants are finding the market and where the auction is deemed as balanced. So in those situations, typically when you're in a balanced session, in a balanced range, you're gonna be looking for mean reversions and reversals. The only issue was, although he had the right idea, looking for a reversion from this high here at the edge of value, looking to take the market back down into the value area low, after spotting the absorption, he missed out on a few key factors. Not only did the market break out of balance, then reclaimed, and then came all the way back down into the balanced area, or into the value area low, which is gonna be our balanced range low, and it's also gonna be the edge of value. What he missed was we had multiple failed auctions under the value area low, and these two big green, these two big red dots are gonna symbolize large sellers that came inside of the markets and that got completely crushed, and those large sellers got put underwater. And what we could see here on cumulative volume delta is look at how much buying started to come into the market there as well. So in situations like this, unless you see like a really big seller or a really big offer sitting on the order book, I would not be looking to short that market. I would much rather wait for a breakout outside of balance and then look for a pullback into a low volume node to then take a continuation. And that's basically what I told him throughout this entire trade recap. So if you guys want to just kind of like pause this or slow it down so you guys can read what I told him, that's basically the review on his trade. So not only do you guys actually have to trade with me live, I also go over your trades as well and give you pointers on how you can improve and different things you may have missed during your trades for your own improvement. That's part of like the live mentorship as well.
My own reflection, mirror, mirror, on the ceiling of my suite in the Royal Palace, the TV playing Al Jazeera. Inshallah, I hope the mission keeps on getting clearer. Whenever, wherever,